Hello, testing the video with a small window on the right, and then I'll play different sections of my meeting with my mentors. Hello, this is Module 7, Unit 1, Activity 2, creating a brief video snippets of my interview with my mentor teachers. My mentor teachers, I will have two mentor teachers. The main one will be Kristen Sundberg. She is the reading teacher, 8th grade reading teacher at Falcon Middle School. And Bethany Champlin is the writing teacher, 8th grade writing teacher. So they have English language arts split up between these two teachers. And I've met with them a couple times. We talked for about 45 minutes on 23rd of February, and we had very good discussion, and I'm very much looking forward to working with these two ladies. We discussed at first the schedule that they had worked out for me. They've done a lot of legwork trying to fit me in, and I really appreciate how they've taken to heart my comments about easing into teaching, because my main concern is getting up in front of the kids and getting started on the right foot. So there's a section coming up that talks about the schedule and the basically daily schedule at first, and I'll play that now.
No, we have a spring break for 2 weeks in March that we're not here. So that's
2 weeks in March. What's the date?
Okay, we've got a calendar.
Oh, okay.
So this calendar, I know you were talking about starting the 6th to the 7th.
Yeah, I have 2 days that I need to, but the 6th is, I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon.
Okay, that's great.
Show up on the 6th.
That's okay. And we were just suggesting not having you come on the 7th because that would be a tough day to start because we're going to the high school to take the 8th graders over for a tour of the high school. Is very chaotic and very crazy, and you won't get really.
So
You're welcome to come.
Mrs. Sundberg is on the right. She's the 8th grade reading teacher.
And not worry about that day and the same day with start the 8th. That's up to you.
Well, the trip might be a way to kind of tag along and get to know kids.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
Well, and you
that's
won't be able to
formal
sit that much with them because we're just sort of chaperones and the high school takes over and they put them in groups and the high school kids, they're called S2S, right? Student leaders or link leaders, and they literally take them over. We just follow around because we stand in little groups and just at ourselves and we don't have a lot to do. And then we'll get back and have a really short slide. So it will be a crazy day, but you'll mostly be observing and with us, kind of standing around. We'll be doing much else, but you could get an idea of what a little trip like that's like. Be a little, they're crazy. So we'll let you decide. But we wrote it up
I'll
here.
think about it. It sounds like a good thing to do.
Okay.
It kind of tells me the plus. I want you to really talk to the kids.
Yeah, it's not gonna be, you don't really
They
talk
probably
about
won't care.
Well, like I said, they're very used to the high school thing, and be back and let the high school do
Yeah.
their thing and try to stay out of their way. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next day, this is the kind of schedule we thought about, because we know that you kind of wanted a half-day schedule, at least initially, until we
I
get
don't know what
exactly
I
more
want, but I'm
concentrated.
glad you guys are,
Well, tell us if
mapping
this
it out.
isn't gonna work. So, school day, bell for bell rings at 7:50. So normally you're about 7:30.
Yeah, if you come in your ID.
I'm here by 7
because
because
I'm
I'm everything. So you can come anytime after that. After 7 is when the front office will be open.
well, by 7.
By 7:30. You come to my room first, and you're gonna come here for our homeroom. We call it intervention. You come to my class for intervention. You don't have to write any text. You have to.
Okay.
And I've got you a packet that.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you another.
And then you'll go to my period 1. You'll stay with me for homeroom period 1, and then you'll go next door to her for periods 2 and 3. And all of that is before lunch.
Okay.
And then we not the same schedule, because we only have 2 weeks. We have, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, there's no school on the 10th, the last day of the quarter, and we have professional development, which you are welcome to come to. Yeah, to get some, we would encourage at least you to come to part of it, that would be great, it's usually 8 to 4. And then back the next
week, 13th through the 17th.
same schedule as this. And then after that week, we're off for 2 weeks. So we don't come back until like April 2nd.
So we worked out the initial 2-week schedule and play it by ear a little bit in terms of what I do after. But I made a commitment to them that, I will basically, be at their disposal, and I want to put in as much work as it takes to, initiate this process. So this next section, about 3 minutes, is we talked about the content coming up, and basically the teachers are collaborating on their units back and forth as far as the standards goes, and the content that they'll be covering in the 4th quarter will be propaganda, World War II, and the Holocaust. And so they've got different projects lined up between the teachers, and they mentioned that it'll be the good timing to do a lesson or more on propaganda, both in the writing class and in the reading class. So this next section they talk about the content of this unit.
So it would, but later April, I think we could start it later April
And then do maybe early May.
And we could even do, like, I've got a unit where we talk about propaganda and World War II, and kind of, because that's the unit that you're going to be here during, is a lot of
World War II and
Holocaust, because in reading, they're going to read a book. Are you guys doing, I know you talked about lit circles before, are you doing that?
Not with this, it's not in the books.
Okay. But there's other
only
options, like not night and stars. Okay.
No, not this year.
So.
Yeah, that fits into the whole flexible, and I'm going to make this work for you guys. You have my 100% commitment to be here, more hours than minimum, whatever you were talking about.
Yeah, we had worked out something.
I don't 200, and we were like, oh, that's as many as it sounds like.
No,
over
we looked
16
at it
weeks or 12 weeks
the
or whatever,
weeks,
yeah.
But, so, here's what I have.
Yeah, we both did the same thing. So we've got like an
Contact
outline of our work.
information. This is schedule, daily schedule. This is our meeting schedule, so these are flexible too, but typically we have a meeting every day. Sometimes on Friday we might not have much to meet about, but so team meetings are like the people you just saw in that room minus like the counselor and the principal. Team meetings are math teacher, Karen, history teacher, and then the science teacher. Wednesdays are when we meet as a language arts team.
So both reading, both writing.
So we talked about other meetings too. I forgot to mention that.
Occasionally that is like admin comes in and goes over stuff at that time. But we only usually do that once a month.
And I looked ahead, there's one more that I thought maybe you could just, if you wanted to,
Do you know
on
what
that
day it is?
Monday, yeah, in a second, I'll say. You could stay and kind of see how that goes.
Sure.
But that's only, they're not gonna have very many
Hey,
left.
that is, no, that one we want him at because I think that's gonna be park training.
Oh, yeah, it is. Let me tell you, I'll find it.
So, park testing is coming. Because you're a certified sub, and we could figure out more about this, but because you're a certified sub, they might want to use you.
17th of April.
That can't be the park training then.
Hold on.
That probably is a PLC, but I bet we have another.
What's park?
So park is,
This is their standardized testing.
Okay.
Like the state standardized testing that kids are,
So we also talked about me being a proctor for the standardized test. So that will take place. I'm going through a training for proctoring those tests on Monday morning. So the content that we'll be covering is around propaganda. There'll be a play that we'll read as a class. It's the Diary of Anne Frank, the play. And so the teachers both encouraged me to observe the first 2 weeks and take really good notes. And then we talked about the standards coming up that will be addressed. This content will address certain standards, and that'll be in the writing arena, writing and composition, and oral expression. So Mrs. Champlin on the left is the writing teacher. So she's focusing on a memorial project. So students will be able to do a project of various, they'll have various choices of projects to do around World War II and the Holocaust on different topics. They're also going to have a visitor from Denver who is a Holocaust survivor. So that'll be really great. So the reading standards that will be addressed is reading for all purposes and research and reasoning. So Mrs. Sundberg will have another book, a different book. I believe it's a book that I didn't get the name of it, but I'm going to research that and get that from her. That her class will be reading about the Holocaust. So I think I mentioned that I'll be doing an intro lesson on the 14th of March. So that'll be my first basically time in front of the kids. And so I'll do a short presentation about, getting to know me type things. Overall, it was a very productive meeting we had last week. And the teachers have put in a lot of work with planning to incorporate me into their last quarter. And they talked about how the kids will start the spring break will come 2 weeks after I start, and that's a 2-week spring break. So they talked about collaborating during those 2 weeks to do some planning for the upcoming times when I'll teach. So they've put in a lot of work to incorporate me into their schedule, and they've given me some pointers about dealing with the kids, and I really appreciated how they're familiar with, they're, I guess, empathetic to my situation as far as first time being in front of kids, and so they're really helping me out along those lines, and so I feel really comfortable working with both of them, and it's been a very good experience leading up to now, and so that pretty much covers our visit and our meeting, the planning that we did, and I'm set to go. Thank you.